Alright, so Christopher is out with his friends. We're upstate for the night. I'm home all by myself and I'm bored. He doesn't want me working on the car without him, but there is some stuff to do that doesn't involve things with the actual car. The big thing with this car is that we are going to do an LSA Supercharger on it. This is a very used unit, and I'm not familiar with Superchargers, but we're going to figure this out and you guys are going to see all the screw ups. So the one thing that I do know, that these have a problem with an isolator in here, which is like the shaft. So remove that. Now that's a very common problem with LSAs, and all you got to do is change the isolator out for this solid plastic one. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Unbelievable. I open up my drawer. I know it was there. It was there last time I was in here. Where do these keep going? Found it. All right, so there's a few 10mm bolts in here that have to come out, I'm assuming. I watched a couple of YouTube videos on this, and all right, let's break it. There's bolts there, there. Oh, it's a big mofo. Okay. There and then here. And there's one there. Word on the street is these are a pain in the ass to get off. Let's make sure I got all the bolts first. Okay, well, hey, there's a nice little tab. Be a shame if someone pried on it. Clearly doesn't give a shit if you pry on it. It's a little safer here. Alright, we're going to try putting it on the ground. This is at least then we push on something. There we go. There we go. Okay. These are some tools I really didn't want to use on this, but I guess it's necessary. Oh, this thing is fucking heavy. All right. Get out of here. Oh, wow. Okay. So, this thing's got some miles on it. So this is the driving pin, or whatever it's, this sits inside here. What happens is these things fail because there's spring inside of it. So there's a spring sitting in here in this isolator. Here we go. These things fail. And this thing's been like this for a long time, so it started indenting the spring into the driver pin. This looks like shiznit in there. So we are going to clean that out a little bit. I've seen a bunch of these get fixed like this and have been fine, because the pins of the drive, this is just, I guess it lines it up. So I don't think we're going to actually have like any issues leaving it like that, but we got a pretty good deal on this charger anyway, so we can't afford new stuff. Ooh, go. So we got this new one. This doesn't have the spring in it. I believe I read somewhere, or I saw in a video or something, that the spring has to do with like overboost. But who cares? What's the fun of not overboosting? It's a poor design flaw, and obviously it causes damage. So, and this apparently goes in either way. Softer. This is softer. Okay. Booyah. Goes right in there. We're going to clean the surfaces off, but now, you know, this can go back on. Line them up. Now we don't hear that rattle anymore. So we're going to clean the surfaces, put some RTV on this, and that's done. Alright, so I got this surface pretty clean. And now we're going to clean up this surface. Alright, I got the surfaces pretty clean. I'm not going to actually RTV this right now because I think it'll be easier. If I do want to change this pulley, it might be easier to have this snout off. So I'm just going to bolt it back in place lightly, and but at least that's fixed, and we can move on to the next project. Yep, get some schmeg in here. There's a lot of cleaning this thing needs. But we'll make Christopher do that. But for now, at least that's fixed.